I'm a couple minutes early. I'm by myself today, so you get me. I am doing rendezvous stuff. So, yeah, I'm putting tickets in their envelopes. So that's kind of what I'm going to be kind of talking about today, is rendezvous and preparation and what we've got so far and things that we possibly will need. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got some last minute people that are coming. Rocky Ridge RVs is going to be there, and they're going to bring a couple camp trailers that they're going to put on display. A couple new vendors. I haven't quite talked to them all yet, but we'll get that done. I'm getting packets done. Lanyards are ready to be printed off. I put up 18 by 24 street signs all over McAllister. We flyered, Dodge and I flyered the entire town. This next week, Sunday's usually my only day off. Today Dodge isn't with us because he's cutting hay and baling hay for a friend. So we didn't go do that today, but hopefully I'll get a day off this week where we can go and flyer surrounding towns. I did get a bunch of flyer packets sent out to the people who asked for them. If I have not gotten you one, please let me know. I think there's still time for me to get them mailed to you. Dog, please don't. He's gonna knock over my stand. And let's see what else. We have last minute add to our music festival, which we have not pushed hard enough. Music festival is going to be amazing. We have Hunter Lane, who will be there at 6 o'clock. And then we have Country Junction at 7. Then we have Ava Rose Johnson at 8. And then we have, let's see, is that right? Oh, no, we don't. It's Gerald Rowland at 8. I think. Yeah. Gerald Rowland at 8. Ava Rose Johnson at 9. And Raylan White at 10. So it'll go till 11. Hi, Money Pit. Hi, Charlie. So yes, we need to push that as much as we can. Hi, Farm on Fords. Let's see, what else? There's a couple people that can't make it that we were really hoping. Hi, Robbie. But that's okay because, you know, they'll be there next year, hopefully. We did have a couple of sponsors, actually a few sponsors drop out, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and we will make it work. T-shirts are all ordered and paid for. Let's see, what else did I do this week? The big thing is going to be to get these done this week. Lanyards will have to be done, put inside. These are the vendor ones, because all the vendors get 2 tickets. Then I have, see, vendors, volunteers, sponsors, speakers, demonstrators. So I have all of those that need to be done. Yeah, and then I'll just need to copy off all the paperwork that goes inside of them. It's not a whole lot, just, you know, welcome letters, stuff like that. Trying to think everything else that needs to be done. Oh, so kind of has a huge loophole. Well, it's not even a loophole, it's just a mess up. So the old manager of the expo center had told me that there was 7 rooms upstairs, and there's not. So we're gonna have to, I have to go sometime this week and revamp our speakers. Hopefully. Thank you, Money Pit. Yeah, that was kind of a big deal. Because, okay, so last year, we had the 2 big rooms downstairs, and the audio was awful, and we couldn't get the presentations to work. So we decided, at the request of the old manager, that we do all the classrooms upstairs. So I was super excited about that because he told me there was 7 classrooms upstairs. I filled 7 classrooms with speakers throughout 2 days. And I get with the new manager, which he's amazing. Hi, Dave. We are in Oklahoma. And there's not 7 rooms. There's 3 rooms. So now we have 7 rooms booked with speakers, and there's only 3 rooms. Which, this is only like a behind the scenes thing, guys. We got it worked out. It will all work. It's just not all gonna be upstairs anymore. We'll have to use the 2 big rooms. I did buy 7 TVs. So we have the TVs for the rooms. We have audio for the rooms. So we're okay. But the manager did something that was, I'm gonna cry. He cleaned out his office so we could use it. Now, is that like dedication to your job or what? I can't even express to me how important that was. It was very nice. And when I said, oh, you were awesome, you didn't have to do that for us, we would have worked it out. He said, I want your event to be amazing, and anything I can do to make it amazing, I will do. So, it made me tear. I'm tearing again. But that was really cool. It was really cool. So, everything's gonna be fine. And we're getting it all worked out. We will still have to map out our floor, which, unfortunately, that's kind of a big pain, but it'll be okay. We can do that on the 25th. We just have to get there super early. And I know, right? We just have to get there super early and map it out. If anybody's going to be there on the 24th, we're going to go to dinner at Captain John's. So the 24th, the night of the 24th, we'll just meet at Captain John's and go to dinner. Then the 25th, the 25th is setup day, so I'm sure we'll be there kind of later. And then the 26th is opening day. And then we have speaker dinner right at 6 o'clock. And also, the music festival is going to start right at 6 o'clock. Robbie, you can be there anytime you want. I'm going to be there about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get with Richard, the manager, this week and see exactly what time I can get there. And I will be there as early as I can. I kind of lost my train of thought with that comment. Yes, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. So if you want to be there as early as you want and help, that would be awesome. I don't know exactly all what tools we'll need. I'll have to get with the manager. I think we're going to have one of the rolling, and I think we might have one. Get one of the rolling measuring tapes. I did make the booths a little bit bigger, so we can fill the space. Yeah, so we've almost got the space filled. I think we have, if we fix it right, I think we've got like 15 or 20 booths left out of like 189. Yes, rest in peace and prayers for his family. Absolutely. That would be great. If you want to be there as early as us, that would be awesome. I know Dodge will be in and out because he's still coming home. We live an hour away, and he's still coming home to take care of all the animals because we can't leave them. So, because we don't have anybody to help. So, he's going to come home and take care of all the animals. And Friday will be a really late night for us. Because, of course, we don't get done with the music festival till 11. But that's going to be a really fun time. A really fun time, I think. It's outside. It's at the amphitheater. Full Belly Kitchen's going to stay open for anybody who wants, drinks or food. We will have the speaker dinner that night, and it is catered. That's $14 a plate, and it's whoever would like to come, really. Let's see, what else? I think that's all that is pressing right now. I did get the radio spot for a week. We didn't do 2 weeks this year. We just did a week. I'm not sure, I'll be honest, I'm not sure that helped. It goes to 4 states. K101. So I think it hits. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll be good. I'm hoping it'll be really good. And it's on the grass too, so I need to tell everybody to bring chairs. So if you know of anybody, so they're not sitting in grass and all of that, they probably should bring chairs. I'm sure they'll let us take chairs out there, but then we have to haul them back, and I don't really want to do that. We'll see. We'll see what it's like, because that's a possibility. We can probably haul chairs out there. It might be okay. It's going to be a very, very busy 2 days. We are going to be, well, 3 for all of us that are helping, but I think we may have some reserve police officers that are going to help. They haven't gotten back to me yet. What else? I don't know. It's just overwhelming sometimes. I told you guys about, there was a money snafu with the expo center, but they made it right. And they've been amazing. I'll tell you what. This will be home forever, I believe. If anybody has any ideas for next year, we're already starting to put stuff together for next year. I don't think I'm going to take any time off. Last year I tried to take a month off before I started again, but I don't think there's time for that. Because we're going to have to jump on sponsors right away if we're going to get bigger sponsors. We will have a change in boots on the ground. We're going to do that. We're going to make sure that we have boots on the ground. It's getting too big for me to do on my own. So we're going to have to figure that out. That will be a big thing. Putting, teams together to do certain things, maybe. I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, I'm open to ideas. I've done events for years, but this one's different. This is a different animal for sure. There's really a lot of aspects, and Dodge really wants a car show next year. He really wanted one this year, but there was no way I could add it to what we had without just making more work. God, I don't know. I feel like I'm like talking and nobody else is talking. How's everybody else's Sunday? It's quiet around here. Flies are bad, which that's okay. They'll be gone soon. Who's listening? You're listening to me just rant and rave. Our t-shirts are going to be really cute. I think there's a variety of colors this year. I gave her a list of colors that I would like to have. Hi, Lima Bean. So I think there's going to be gray, blue, 2 different colors of blue, and a green. Because we kind of chose those colors for kind of our brand. Kind of a teal, light blue, a darker blue, and a kind of a lighter or lime green. So I think that'll be cool. We're going to keep our same... We kind of changed logos last year after the fact because it was boring. And the colors were boring. And I wanted something that was completely and totally us. And so I came up with this one. See how this one right here? And Dwayne Hall came up with bringing the past to the present for the future. So I was trying to make the symbols kind of match the windmill from the past, the house to the present, and the tree for the future. Yeah, I think that turned out kind of nice. So I think that's what we're going to stick with. Unless something else comes, you know, like tearing in and, oh, my battery's acting silly. Unless something, you know, catches my eye that could make it better. But I think that's a good slogan for us. Bringing the past to the present for the future. Because that's what we're all about, is trying to bring back simplicity and tools of the trade. I really like that slogan a lot, and we have to thank Dwayne Hall for that, because that was just like, when he said that to me, I'm like, that's it. That's it. So I think last year it was Together We Grow, and I loved that. Actually had a dream about that. And it's still Together We Grow, because we do. But I really like what he said, and it fits perfectly what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to bring people together with people that do this for a living, and make it possible for people to live on their own. I think that kind of sums it up. My goal wasn't to be the biggest and the loudest and the most exquisite. It was to get the job done. And I think we're doing that. I wanted affordable. That's been another thing. Is I wanted it affordable for people, everyday people. Because there's no way that people can afford to take their kids, you know, around, that I know of. And I am not by no means bashing anybody else that does this, because all the others, all of them, some of them are $150 a person to get in. And man, I wish I could go to those. I can't. And so I wanted it. This is all on me. I wanted it affordable for the little guy that can't do that. So that's where we're at with that. Yes, I've taken a lot of guff for that, but that will continue to stay the same, because I wholeheartedly believe in that. I did change the price of the kids to $5 for all kids. I did catch a lot of stuff for that one, because I didn't do a free. But, and people can agree with me, they can disagree with me, that's okay. Last year, people brought kids because it was free for kids 6 and under, and there were a ton of kids running around getting into people's stuff, and parents weren't watching them. So we made it, I shouldn't say we, because that wasn't anybody else, that was on me. I made it so $5 for all kids. Now if they're in a stroller, I'm definitely not going to charge them. But if your kid is walking, it's $5 to get in because it's accountability. And I could be wrong, and you can tell me I'm wrong. And that's okay. But I believe that accountability is held with the parents, and if they're going to pay $5 for their kids to get in, they're going to pay attention to what they're doing. Maybe. I believe that will help. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. You can tell me I'm wrong. I'm okay with that. I actually have someone volunteered to be my photographer for this year, and she is a high school student. But next year, you are right. So I used to volunteer for the Country Fan Fest in Utah, and it's a huge, it's like Country Jam in Colorado, and I'm sure there's a bunch of others all over the country. But they've got like 15, 16 different artists that come. It's 4 days of crazy. I actually volunteered for them for 3 years, and my job was to walk around and do candids of people because each day had a theme. So one day was red, white, and blue day, and there was campers that you could camp in camp spots, and then the stage was like, there was a camp stage, and then there was main stage, and so, and I think there's a VIP stage too, but my job was to go around and stop people just walking around, all dressed up in their themed camp wear, shall I say. There was some pretty choice costumes. Anyway, and take pictures of people so they could post them on their website. And I love that idea. I just didn't think last year we were there yet. And I'll be honest with you, last year I thought I could do a whole heck of a lot more than I could. We only had probably 8 volunteers last year total. We could have probably done with twice that. This year I think we've got twice that, and we're probably going to have a lot more next year. So you are right. I might have to hire, or not, depending on what we decide to do, volunteers or whatever. I'm going to have to get a lot more people to walk around, take pictures. My goal this year is to get around to all the vendors, because last year that was my goal, and not even close. I think I was, Amy and Chris's mom Lynn was at the ticket booth all day. I was with them most of the time. This year, the ticket booth is not inside. It's outside at the beginning of the parking lot before they get in. So people don't have to worry about people letting other people in, because that happened a lot last year. Yes, so I love that idea. That was kind of off on a squirrel, but yes, I love that idea. That will be one of the first things that we make sure we get done. We are using the same banner with the old logo on it for candid shots. And the reason it is because we're going to put established in 2024. We want to keep it part of the rendezvous because it was important part. It was the windmill with the 2 trees, which it's pretty awesome. I like that. You know what I didn't do this year is I didn't do hats, and I think I might be kicking myself in the rear end for that. I burned probably 30 or 40 ball caps last year, and we sold them all. I wonder if I could get some still. We might be able to do that, because I think those would actually go good. I do have some stickers. That's about it, though. We didn't have a lot of merch. I think it might go get bigger more so. We ordered a lot of t-shirts last year. We got left with a lot, so we will have them there as well on sale for like $5, because we have a whole box full, and I don't even know what sizes they are. What else? Kid stuff. We'll have bounce houses. We'll have petting zoo. We have pony rides. HLC Longhorns is bringing their steer that they can sit on and have picture taken. I might even do that. That's kind of cool. Amy and Chris, well, I don't know if Chris will be out with the security, but Amy's doing seedlings for kids. I think there's a couple of kids things done in some of the other booths. I'm not positive, but I think a couple of them maybe. But I think that the bounce houses and the pony rides. Now the pony rides is a regular vendor, so he'll be charging for it, which I think that's okay. The bounce houses will be free because we're paying for them. Looks like Dodge is home. Hey, we're live.
I don't feel like it.
Oh, he says he don't feel like it. He's been out hauling hay. Or not hauling hay, baling hay.
Yeah, raking and baling.
We're just talking about rendezvous. Of all the things I did and we've done and things that we could do and do differently next year. Oh, he's looking at the stuff on the, everybody said hello, Dodge.
Howdy.
That stuff on the counter right there is Baja Gold salt that they sent me because they're going to be a vendor and they're a sponsor. And so there's mineral salts. They sent me a huge box. There's regular salt, sea salt, salt for your animals. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. Do you want to be on?
I don't care. I'm about filthy. I'm dirty and filthy.
We can both get about halfway on. Well, kind of.
Get more of you than me.
People are done with me. I've been talking nonstop. They haven't gotten a word in edgewise. Does anybody have any thoughts or concerns or suggestions that we could be doing? Can somebody take care of that one for me, please? Money Pit's already, because they're moderators in there, because I changed it. They've already had to
Some of them
ixnay.
fine folks that stop by to say hello.
Yeah. can't really think of anything else. Dodge has been busy. What have you been doing this week?
The floor,
He did the floor.
it's ready.
Yep. So now is
Build wall time.
build wall time. And then what else?
That's it. I have to insulate all that. Took a while.
And the dog jumped on it, broke it.
Yep.
Jumped right in the center of it, broken it. He's still puppy, he don't know.
Can't see you.
I don't understand trolls either.
Well, they may not know it, but they still help. They're making comments.
That's true. Some of them are pretty ridiculous though.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. What's on the agenda for this week?
I got to go to Texas tomorrow.
Texas tomorrow. Oh, you went and got water this week too, didn't you?
Yeah. Got water.
So right now,
You're always busy, but it's hard to remember what it was.
yeah, or to film or everything else.
We
so-
do have some video on the building the addition. We just haven't
Yeah,
edited it and put it out yet.
yeah.
What'd they do this week? Lay around on the couch? I seen Jack's got new babies.
Yeah, Jack's not here. Jack's got new babies. That was on live yesterday, wasn't it?
All day.
I watched it yesterday before I went to work.
I don't know.
That's true. I think some of them are AI. I doubt some of them are real. I was doing laundry. This is funny. I was doing laundry out there and the dog was playing in the water.
I knew he would be.
Yeah. So I have to do laundry outside. And it has to be all hooked up and then taken apart and all of that. And Dodge had to set me up with where the drain pipe was, and the dog decided that it was playtime. That was kind of cool. I wished I would have filmed it, but at the time it wasn't funny. Cause he was
Never is at the time.
Yeah, because he was getting water everywhere. But that's all done. Then I started working on rendezvous stuffings. Yeah. This is kind of funny. So the other day I put all these stickers on. And today I've already found that you're making them smell like bug spray.
It'll go away.
Some of them were upside down.
What?
The folders. I put the stickers on.
Oh. They weren't upside down, you were.
No, you don't have the camera when you need it. And it was funny because it wasn't funny because he was splashing water all over the dirty clothes because I had them all out on the porch, you know, in my little piles, and he was splashing water everywhere. But it was funny because
I don't think you're on.
I'm not on.
Well, you should be on. You're the one talking.
So, you're right there too. He doesn't want to be on. What else? I can't think of anything. I burned garbage today.
I burned garbage yesterday.
I burned all of what was left. So that was fun. No, that wasn't fun.
No, all we got coming up is budgeting for 2x4s and stuff, materials to build walls.
Yeah. And rendezvous.
And rendezvous.
Yep. That's about it.
We're cleaning this place up.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
We, have an anniversary 2 days after the rendezvous. Did you know that? We
Yeah.
do.
I was gonna get you something, but you already got me. What else could you want?
He's lucky he's not on the camera. God, I don't know. There's just like, our rendezvous consumed us for right now.
Yes, it has. We did a lot of walking.
Yes, we did. I'll bet you we covered, I mean, we covered the whole town, but I'll bet you we walked 5 miles at least.
At least.
Put signs in every business.
Put your yard sale
Put
signs
yards
out.
up. They're pretty cool. They're 18 by 24. I still got about 10 more that I could be putting out. They wouldn't let me do it on Carl Albert 270, Highway 270. That's it. That's all I got.
I don't have anything.
What's plans for next week? Do you have?
There's a lot of plans. I want to get this place cleaned back up now that I've been working on that addition.
The floor's not even. So it's kind of like,
Still wonky.
yeah.
Man, the flies.
I know, they've been horrible. Flies have been ridiculous. Yeah, that would be great. Sorry I got a mess here. I'm trying to get lots of stuff done. We always have a mess in a 200 square foot house.
Yeah, you got 240 square foot and only 40 of it is available for use.
Yeah.
Between cabinets and kitchen and refrigerators and
Dog.
dogs and bedroom and shower and TV and
Yeah. My phone, it says it's only got 10% charge, but it's on the charger. And I have to use my phone to do this with because that's what we got at the moment. Are you going to be working on, oh no, you're not doing that until we get the,
Tuesday I got to rake hay again.
oh, okay.
But just part of the day. I only got one pasture left.
Do you know it's 100 degrees in here?
Yep.
Holy cow. I knew it was hot.
We raked, well, I raked probably 30 acres, maybe more.
Wow.
But he only baled about 20 of it. And I probably got 10 more acres, 10 or 15 more acres to rake Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Did you see any cool animals?
Just deer.
Oh, and there's lots of those.
Lots and lots of deer.
I haven't seen anything really cool lately. I saw the pig, that was last week.
Yeah.
That's about it. A few weeks ago I saw a bobcat. But that's our 17-mile trip to town when you see those things.
Who all we got in here?
Money Pit's in here. They're the only ones commenting right now, so I don't know. There's 7 people in here, which that's kind of good for us.
Yeah.
Since we don't ever have anything to talk about.
Well, it's just everything's slow going.
Yeah.
You know, y'all have homesteads, you know.
Slow going.
You got big plans on Monday, and by Friday, yeah.
You're so exhausted you forgot what was on the plan.
And you go and go and go, but you don't know what you did.
Understand completely, Money Pit says. Robbie says still here, just looking for something for work. I'm listening. Robbie says they'll be at the rendezvous at 7:30 on the 25th if we want them to help map out the floor.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah. And I got you, I got Sonia her booth all mapped out today. And you're over by Jack. And who else? What else? Oh, the USDA, they got a hold of Dwayne, and I contacted them back, so they might be coming. We got OSU. We're excited to have you there. Thanks for getting t-shirts, by the way.
What?
Robbie and them ordered t-shirts online, yeah. We're super excited to be there, huh?
Yep.
Well,
I can't believe it's been a year already.
Oh, tell me about it.
Seems like we just had it.
No, it doesn't. Not for me. But I told them earlier, last year I said, I'm going to take a few months off,
Yeah.
the first of the year. There's no way. We're going to have to jump on...
next year, the day after.
Well, I'm already working on next year's proposal. But the sponsors, we're going to have to get before the first of the year. We're going to have to get all of those proposal letters in.
They're so wishy-washy.
I know. It's crazy.
I get it.
I would like to get some bigger sponsors, corporate sponsors, and see if we can get things like maybe sawmills and...
We also want to get this other deal going that's kind of an extension of the rendezvous about helping out homesteads when there's been natural disasters.
Yeah, the disaster relief.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a fund out for those because that's gonna be completely funded by donations. But we're gonna get sponsors for that as well, I think. I don't know. I haven't even had time to even breathe with that one.
I know.
The account's created.
Yeah, created the bank account.
But that's pretty much it. Like, I haven't... Jack and I have talked about it, but...
We would like to get a building of some kind to put supplies in. Because you're not going to be able to just go get them when it happens. Because everybody will be getting them.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay rent on a building either.
No, I know.
Maybe we should think about a container.
Something.
That might be an idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because it needs to be on hand.
Yeah. Rendezvous is going to start needing a trailer.
It does need a trailer already.
Yeah, for all that stuff. Without it having, the expo center is a permanent home, but it's not like they can store all of our stuff.
No. I don't want them to anyway.
No.
They are going to store the TVs.
Yes, they are going to store the TVs because I did tell them they could use them for giving us a discount. But, yeah.
They can have all these flies too.
Yeah, they could have flies. Thank you so much, Donald and Lisa. It's going to be like a lot bigger this year. We did have a lot of vendors back out last year. And so we didn't fill the full place. So this year, we've pretty much, yeah, it's pretty full. Like I said, we probably got 20 spots maybe open, maybe, out of 189. So I think that will be, but mind you, that's with like the bounce houses on the floor at like all the kid events, all the demonstrations. All the demonstrations have a booth. We're gonna have to probably move some stuff around, I'm assuming, when we get there, because we have a welding demonstration and he's gonna have to have a place where he can hook up to 220, and I'm not sure where that is yet. So I'm sure there's going to be, oh my gosh, these flies. I'm sure we're going to have to move stuff around. I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to have to move stuff around. The biggest thing, this is crazy, and I can't believe I'm even saying this, is the Oktoberfest is 1 month after our event. And unfortunately, they kind of are, how should I say, comparing each other. And they shouldn't, because it's not even the same thing. But like Oktoberfest had like a carnival and mud bogs and wiener dog races, but they're having alcohol. They're having lots of stuff that we don't have because we're keeping it, you know, for the homesteaders. But it's a big event. And so I don't want them to compare them, but I'm kind of comparing because I would like to, they have between 6,000 and 7,000 people come. I think they had about that last year. So I would really, thanks Charlie. I want to be able to get to that point. And I know it will happen. It will happen. It's just going to take us a little longer. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, we have the big beefy Clydesdales coming too. Well, I think only one, but they're still going to have the Clydesdale there. And I told them about Rocky Ridge bringing campers.
Yep.
I think they're bringing 2.
Huh?
I think they're bringing 2. I'm going to go talk to Vickers and see if I can get them to come out. Yeah, I read it.
Yeah.
Can you sub to channel?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure they want us to subscribe to their channel.
I got lost there.
Vickers is a motorsports.
Yeah, they sell Polaris.
Hey everybody, sorry. We my phone went dead. So we're gonna let you guys go and go check out Money Pit Homestead, and hopefully we'll see you guys all soon. Hi Troy. And And sorry guys about the streaming. Talk to you later.